I was watching online on YouTube, entertaining myself while at work, that there is a culture of women down here in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, let me get this off in the beginning. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I got a job transfer down here. And here's the thing, though, right? So I'm listening to these women. Oh, you shouldn't date men in Atlanta. They're all this, they're all that. Hell, I even heard they got a website, man, a literal website where these females have uploaded people's pictures of guys that they feel like, then gave them an STD or scammed them or beat them or whatever the case is and posted it, right? And I want to say you can't solely go off of that because you got some crazy ones that's females that just because something didn't go their way also that they can upload your picture. So I just wouldn't solely just go off of that website because you might be missing out on a blessing to avoid that person or a blessing of really getting with that person. I just wanted to speak on, a lot of women's like, oh, don't talk to guys in Buckhead or that hang out at art galleries or know all of the restaurants and stuff like that because they're down low and stuff like that. Man, let me. So I'm noticing that the majority of the women that's saying all of this is from other cities. And obviously it didn't work out in your city. Guys is guys wherever you go. So you just can't say, oh, it's only happening in a certain city, a certain state. Because I'm going to be honest with you. When I talk to real Atlanteans, they'll sit back and tell you that it's the form, those outside of Georgia that have come down here that have given Georgia a bad rep. It's not really the people that's originally from Atlanta area. It's the people that move down here and they bring their ways with them. Now I'm gonna talk to you females just like I would talk to one of my daughters or my nieces, just giving out real good advice. And I'm going off of also, the culture of dating that's been, that there's a big propaganda in that with these reality shows of pretty much, what I'm saying, just revamping the whole moral system when it comes down to dating. The problem is, I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of times, ladies, be honest, man. Because I got aunties, I got cousins, and I know y'all conversation. I'm looking for a baller. I'm looking for this. Y'all, a lot of times, y'all intentions is wrong from the beginning. A lot of times, y'all intentions is wrong from the beginning when you trying to date somebody. It doesn't matter if it's in Atlanta, if it's in Houston, or whatever city you didn't relocate it to. If your intentions ain't right, I mean, you open yourself up to all kinds of fuckery, point blank. And we live in a microwave society anyway. We live in a microwave society. We got to have everything right now, right now, right now. Y'all are not getting to know these dudes. These men that you guys, may meet at the bar or the club. First off, that's the wrong place to really meet somebody anyway. Now, can you find love in a club? Yeah, you can. But that shouldn't be your intentions, is finding love in a club, period. And because they're there for the same reason too. And I mean, most guys is all about conquering y'all as much as they can. But how would you know that if you don't get to know the person? You have to get to know the person. When Big Mama and Grandmama and them used to say, baby, get to know the person before you just go sleeping with the person. And then we live in a day and age where everybody's raw dogging everybody. Don't nobody believe in contraceptives no more. Nobody uses rubbers. Everybody acts like these diseases have mysteriously went away. What y'all thought COVID took it all away or something? And then, don't get me started, because that's a whole new conversation on why there's all of a sudden an explosion of HIV cases. Yeah, that's a whole new subject for a whole different day. And trust me, the stuff that these doctors is coming up with as far as these COVID shots and what was really mixed in it, like I said, that's a whole nother conversation. But what I'm saying, ladies, I'm sitting up here hearing, online, oh, I caught HIV, or I caught herpes, I caught this, I caught that. It's because, man, y'all is doing it the wrong way. Y'all are not getting to know each other. My thing is, if you're the day and age that we're living in, right? And like I said, this is the advice that I would give to my daughters, to anybody, you know what I'm saying? When you're getting to know somebody, you're getting to know them. Now, will you all the way know that person? No, you're not. Because remember, anytime you are getting to know somebody, everybody, including you, is like you're a car salesman. You're selling yourself. Why you should be with me. This is what I offer. It's like a car salesman. You feel what I'm saying? So, of course, nobody's going to tell you the negative about them. Nobody's going to tell you, oh, I'm bipolar, or I deal with, what is it? When you trust, I have, trust issues. Nobody's going to say that in the beginning, because those are definitely red flags in the beginning. And they know the majority of the time, some people are going to get up and just walk away because you're not really interested. At that point, it becomes a straight turnoff. So, of course, everybody in the beginning is going to always try to make themselves out to be more than what they really are on the dating scene. That's why I hate the dating scene. The dating scene is so fake, it's so phony, man. Because nobody's going to tell you the truth about them. Nobody. Everybody, you hear all this positive stuff. And then not only on top of that, if it's somebody that you're prospecting, you're going to agree with everything that they say, knowing damn well you don't like to go no damn mountain climbing. Please stop. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm an extreme junkie. For real? Oh yeah, I am too. I was thinking about, no, the hell you wasn't. Stop lying. If people in the beginning would start off in the beginning telling the truth on, this is what I like, this is what I'm not dealing with, hey, I think a lot of these relationships will work out. A lot of times, even in the beginning of a relationship, as you guys start talking about the intimacy part, you need to tell her, hey, yeah, I got a sex addiction issue. Or I like it all the time. Or, yeah, I don't like to have sex except maybe once every couple months or weeks. See, all of this stuff needs to be put out there in the beginning. In the beginning. Because now you're giving that person the opportunity to choose if this is who they want to deal with. It's sad, man. It is sad to look at all these young people out here that got diseases that they can't even get rid of. And then they sit up here online and normalize it. Now, you got people sitting up here with HIV. I'm not saying that you got to be miserable, but damn, they make it seem like, oh, yeah, it's cool. It's nothing, And then and then not only on top of that, I was going to say is, even if you tell your partner before we start being intimate, let's get tested. Now, that don't even really mean nothing, because now they got medicine that'll lower those numbers, which will make it seem like you don't got nothing. And then you sitting up here thinking that, oh, okay, well, my partner doesn't have HIV, AIDS, or whatever, and I don't either, And then now you raw dogging, but in actuality, this person really do have these STDs that they're going to live with for the rest of their life. They're just taking all of this medicine, that whole cocktail medicine that they have to take every day to keep their numbers low. Because they don't really have to tell you nothing. You know what I'm saying? In some cases they do. Some people, you know, from my understanding, they supposed to. But I don't know, man. People nowadays are just everybody sleeping with everybody. Nobody is being smart about this thing. Get to know the person. Get to know them, man. Get to know them. Look for red flags. Stop turning a blind eye to red flags. You know what red flags is, especially if you've been in the dating scene and you done dated this person, that person. Come on, man, let's keep it 100 to yourself because you owe it to yourself. You need to avoid red flags. So you're not online talking about don't date guys of Atlanta and stuff like that. They're all down low and they got them in your city, wherever you from. My buddy asked me, my buddy asked me, hey, when I got down here to Atlanta, like I said, I've been down here since 2019, got a transfer with my job. And he asked me, he was like, hey man, so what's up with that gay scene, man? I heard it's ridiculous. I said, man, well, the gay stuff is everywhere you go. I don't care what city, state you in. But as far as flamboyant goes, I've seen more flamboyant in Oak Cliff and Dallas, Texas, and the north side of Chicago in Boys Town. That's the community in Chicago. I've seen more there than I've really seen flamboyant here. I've seen a few of them here, but first off, I don't go looking for them. See, my eyes ain't looking for dudes, for gay guys. I'm doing what I got to do to provide, you know what I'm saying, for my family. And then I hear women saying, well, when you're a guy, you don't bring your husband to Atlanta. He's gonna, man, look, man, that's not gonna stop nothing, especially if he where he is. If you a cheater, you're gonna be a cheater. It don't matter. You don't have to come to Atlanta. You don't have to come to Dallas, Texas, to Houston, or Phoenix to cheat. You can do that wherever you live at. It's just these excuses that we come up with because of the accountability we don't want to take upon ourselves. You got to start loving yourself, man. Y'all got to start loving yourselves. Because y'all is out here living reckless. Y'all thirsty. Y'all be so quick to, I'm going to get his money. I'm going to take all his money. It's all over the internet, y'all say that. So guess what these dudes is saying? Well, hey, she trying to get something out of it. I'm going to get something out of it. Then you get finessed by some dude whose jewelry come from a beauty supply store. Now you sitting there looking salty. I'm just saying, man. The day and age that we live in, man, is these are some dangerous times. I don't see how y'all do the dating scene, man. Y'all go to the worst places to find your woman or your man. You go to the strip clubs. You at the hookah lounges. Everybody's there to have fun, and we all know, man, the majority of the people there is to have fun, and if they get up with somebody, they get up with somebody. Relationship is the last thing somebody thinking about when they meeting at these type of high energy spots, is all I'm saying. If you love yourself, you need to keep yourself. If you know you're going to be out here sleeping around, having sex with people, you need to keep condoms in your purse, in your pockets, man. You got to keep that stuff on you. Now, that's not going to stop you probably from catching no herpes. Shouldn't be out here eating groceries on everybody, derbing up every dude you see. I'm just saying, man. So you got to be responsible and take accountability for yourself, man. Keep protection on yourself. That's all I wanted to say. That's my little take on what's going viral in the social media realm of talking about these diseases in specific cities and states. You can sit up here all day long and try to blame it all on gay people, but you got to take some responsibility for yourself too. That's all I'm saying. I'll talk to y'all later. Church.